Namaste, beautiful gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyen, and if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome the mystics amongst the masses for SOG. I am uploading this video for both of my channels. I highly recommend, for those of you that are still on this channel, Tyen and Tolu's Twin Flame Union, please migrate to my new channel. This is spreading good karma. After all, the videos that I upload are free to you. And the only thing that I'm asking in exchange of your token of appreciation is to migrate to my new channel. And there is a reason why I'm wanting everyone to migrate over there, is because this channel is not monetized. And I have been putting in so much work. I have done very hard over here. I've worked very hard for you. Sweat from my brows. I mean, I have had nights where Spirit has awakened me so I can get readings out to you, and I was obedient to do so. I just would like for you to just honor me, and a way of honoring me is to also acknowledge that I have a new channel and I have new content there. And I'm still going to have this channel up as I migrate, but eventually I will take this channel completely down. The only reason why I haven't is because Spirit told me not to. I am still helping those that are here. I don't want you to feel like I left you, because I haven't. But I have moved onward and upward in my journey. When I first started this channel, I was single. I was not in union with my twin. Now I'm in union with my twin and we're about to get married. So a lot has transitioned, a lot has transpired since I had this channel. And right now I'm focused on ascension and, integrating with the new earth that's here. So please, 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 if you haven't already, follow me at School of the Gifted. It is a blue flower with SOG in the middle as its logo. That is how you know it's the right channel, and that is me. It's not the School of the Gifted, it's School of the Gifted. Okay, thank you. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I am about to do today's pick a card for you. Today is July the 24th, Friday, 2020. So, what are your love lessons? We got 3 pick a card pals here. One has the Atlantean crystal, which is pal number 1. The other one has the rose quartz and the fluorite wand, which is pal number 2. And then the third one is the selenite crystal for pal number 3. The way that I tell my subscribers or my viewers to be able to pick these cards, I'm sorry you guys, I thought I had that all straight, is to pause the video, tap on your third eye 3 times, pause the video, and make your selection or selections, whatever is called for you to do, whether you choose 1, whether you choose 2, or whether you choose all 3. I know most psychics say, please only choose 1 card, but I am beyond that. Whatever is calling out to you is what you are supposed to hear. I don't believe in any coincidences. All right? With that being said, without further ado, please realize that this will be an upload on both channels, but just because it's an upload on both channels does not mean that I will always upload here for every video. No, I will not. I will upload my current content on my new channel going forward. I will share my live that I do weekly with my Divine Masculine here, and I will share to pick a card. but everything else will be on the new channel that I'm trying to get you. So an honor for you to just please go there. That way I don't have to keep doing double work and uploading here, making sure that my old clientele and my old subscribers are up to date, because it takes a lot of time. All right, thank you. So I guess we'll go ahead and start with pal number 1. For those of you that have chosen pal number 1, your first card is the 4 of Swords. Wow. Sounds like to me that pal number 1, you guys are learning about foundations. Okay. There is so much that this represents. First of all, it represents stability and order and benefits of a solid foundation. So this situation that you're connected to calls for rest and inactivity. Have you ever heard the phrase do nothing? Well, that is what is coming to me. There is a break and a timeout that is needed here. It's time for you to recharge your spiritual batteries and have enough energy to just rest and put your mind at rest, because the swords deal with mind activity. There may be a lot of thought, a lot of thinking between you and your person, and swords deals with that. It deals with our thoughts. It deals with thinking, air, right? Most signs that are thinkers and, overanalyze are Aquarius, Libra, and Geminis. So with that being said, we have thought a great deal here about this situation that you're connected to, and your angel is now here to intervene and is watching as you have the strength to restore yourself. You will receive angelic messages that will enter into your dreams, helping you to process what's going on. Let your subconscious mind and your spirit work on this situation for you, while you allow your conscious mind and your body to rest. The lesson here is to rest. In due time, you'll be able to get the necessary rest that is needed to take out the time to heal, to recharge. But right now is the time to be still, to be quiet, non-activity, and to meditate. That's what it's time for you to do at this moment. Okay? Now, from the Love I Ching, you have intimate meeting. Okay. An intimate meeting is coming for you and your person. Intimacy is not an issue in this relationship dynamic. You guys have great intimacy, but when it is used as a glue to keep the relationship together, it can be quite catastrophic. The lesson here, the lesson in this is for you and your person to both overcome the need to have intimacy in order to try to heal. Intimacy is not heart-wrenching wounds. To be truthful, healing needs to take place between you and your person in order for this issue to be resolved. So the lesson in this is through sexual encounters. Sex is not the answer here. love is. And when you love someone enough, you love them enough to allow them the time that is necessary to heal, no matter how long that takes. That is your lesson. The emotion that you need to overcome is surprised, being startled, being shooken up. Life is full of surprises. Let things go with the natural ebb and flow. The lesson here is that you can't force or coerce or even micromanage every relationship. Okay? It is time for you to let surprises happen to you. You don't need to know everything all the time. That is your lesson in this. To be ready for surprises and wonder. A lot of you are waiting on something to occur or to happen in your life. Well, the wait is truly over. As a matter of fact, stop waiting and start living your life. That is your lesson. And last but certainly not least, you have the I Ching card here. This I Ching card is modesty. Now, how does modesty come into play with your relationship dynamic? I'll tell you. In I Ching, it's called Chayin. And modesty, it covers hidden strengths. And the image of the mountain that was on this card is being concealed within the earth. So as above earth, so below mountain. So the earth symbolizes something bigger and more powerful than what is being revealed on the surface to you at this time. The superior person works quietly and does not seek acclaim. A good leader does not boast over victories, but moves and take that leap forward with quite confidence. Such modesty brings great respect and success. And the lesson in this for you is that not everything that you see on the surface is really what it truly is. And if you allow for things to unfold naturally and organically, then things will reveal itself. And the true nature of someone or something will be made evident. Only time will tell the tale. And as humans, sometimes we like to rush and we like to get in the way. We like to go to the end of our journey in order to get to the destination, when really we should be enjoying the steps along the way as we sojourn, as we go on this journey. For it is the lessons that we endure while we are on our journey that helps to shape and mold us and help us to appreciate when we finally do reach our final destination. And so that does conclude those of you that have chosen pal number 1. Welcome for those of you that are choosing pal number 2, which is the rose quartz and the fluorite wand. Your first card is the Sun. All I can think about is happy, happy, joy, joy. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Happy, happy, joy, joy. The Sun. Okay, so the angels that are working with you are called the cherubs. The cherubs are messengers from God. They're here, excuse me, they are here to remind you that God's presence is with us every second of every day. Pal number 2, for those of you that have chosen this, there is not a spot in you where God is not. This is about shining your light, and having nothing to hide. There is a significance of the number 4. 2 really emphasize along with this card. 4 cherubs signifies balance and stability. The context of this card represents that loving, positive presence of God. It also generally represents the ideal that what was once hidden in the darkness is now bathed into the light. Things are coming up to the surface. Things are out in the open now, and you're able to see it. It's able to be seen and understood and overstood. Also, the sun provides warmth and comfort. Most importantly, it sustains the existence of every living thing on the planet. I want to say something. Something just came to me. You know, in some matriarchal societies, the sun is not associated with, being a masculine energy. Okay? It's associated with the woman, with the mother, with the feminine, because it is a life giver. The sun is the giver of life, it nourishes us. All right? So at this moment, on this pick a card, the sun is not in the masculine energy, it's in the feminine energy. And one of your lessons is to look and to know that everything that goes in the dark comes out into the light. Nothing that is buried remains hidden. Actually, has to give its rise to the surface. And you're learning to emulate positive energy, clarity and understanding and overstanding, confidence and enthusiasm, and to be able to sense God's presence. That's your lesson, is to learn. I am God. I am that I am. That's beautiful. Your next card is the I Ching in Love. You got Tomb of Love. Okay. So, your I Ching in Love, the Tomb of Love, is also called Ko, which stands for a revolution. As above, so below. Above lake, below fire. The lesson here is to overcome the battle of light and dark. The light of fire strives upward as the dark lake presses down. They seem intent on mutual destruction. Yet, this is the same battle of light and dark that plays out in the seasonal changes that you go through. What may seem like a revolution against the natural order of things may in fact be its fulfillment, its very fulfillment. The time calls for a testing of intentions and purpose. Whether it be evolution or revolution, it's your choice to decide. Are you going to evolve from this situation? Or are you going to revolt from this situation? Let's get into your feelings and your emotions. What lessons are you to learn? Desperate. Your lesson is to overcome being desperate. With being desperate, it means that you're not trusting the process. You're frantic. Sometimes things spin out of control in your life. And sometimes you need to know right here and right now, and you're not allowing for the natural order of things to take place in your life. Now remember, all readings are fluid. It can be past, present, or future. Please take what resonates, okay? But this is a lesson that you need to overcome. You need to have more trust. You need to have more patience and not get so frantic and in need to know everything. Play by play by play, bit by bit. Because if we knew everything that it was that we needed to know, there would be no such thing as faith. We wouldn't need it because we would know everything. And then life will be a conundrum anyway. Because we'll be bored. Instead, allow for everything to work out in divine timing and divine order so things can coalesce together and come together naturally, organically. There is a lesson in this, and that is to trust the process. Your last I Ching card is grace, which is Pi, above mountain, below fire. Fire from deep within and the mountain allows us to shine our light upon the darkness. Such a light only brightens the area that it's surrounding. Most of the mountain remains dark. The state of grace is achieved when one sees the beauty in what is right before one's very eyes. Focus on what is light and good, not the overwhelming darkness that is beyond you. So be present. Be in the moment, the here and the now. Do not focus on anything that is beyond your scope right now. That is your lesson. Be in this present moment. And I have come to the conclusion, for those of you that have chosen, pick a card, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me. Next time. Hello. New ideals. This angel comes to the earth from heaven, arriving before the day begins. So, what this suggests is a fresh start. God's unseen energy that this angel carries with him as he journeys begins is evident. The pail is empty. It's an empty vessel. It's a metaphor for the angel Raphael. You're being told to become an empty vessel before God. Empty yourself out. Empty yourself out from the pain, the trepidation, the heartache. Empty yourself out from what you think you know. Raphael, he has a clean slate and is free to fill up his cup with whatever comes his way. This situation is the same with you. The situation that you're connected with right now, you're being given a clean slate to start with. The traditional tarot for the full card includes a companion, and it is a white dove. This bird, it symbolizes purity, love, peace, and is always reminding Raphael of his angelic nature. Let this remind you of your godlike nature being pure. At this point in your life, right now, where you are, you're at 0 point. The number 0 represents infinite potential, and infinite possibilities are your lessons to focus on something new. A fresh beginning, synchronicities, and spontaneity are being opened so you can be open to new things. and be unencumbered and carefree. That is your lesson. The lesson in this is for you to not be impulsive, but that the purity of your heart motivates you to make the right decisions. Don't just go in head first, because only fools rush in, right? Let's see what your love I Ching is. Okay. Your love I Ching is impotence. Well, your lesson in this here, I really feel like it's to stop allowing for situations to overwhelm you. With the impotence here, some people say impotence. Same thing, tomato, tomato. You are overwhelmed by events around you. You cannot do anything about. You can't do anything to help the situation evolve, nor can you cause any change. Accept this impotence. This too is love. And also, this too shall pass. You know, even the sun rises and sets. Just because you don't have activity or you don't see anything happening doesn't mean that it's not happening. Okay, that's the reason why the emotion of this relationship is about you having trust. Your lesson is to learn how to trust when it comes to the affairs of the heart. Be certain how you feel. And know why you feel the way that you feel. Stop second guessing yourself. Do you feel like this is your soulmate or your twin flame or the one? Whatever resonates with you. You don't need confirmation from outside of you. That's your lesson. Stop looking out there. Go within. Start trusting your own gut, your own feelings. Because how you feel is right. You don't have to keep second guessing yourself. Start trusting that natural, innate gift and quality that God has given you called intuition. And last but certainly not least, you have Fu. That is your last I Ching card. Fu is about the turning point. This is your lesson to overcome. You have reached the quote unquote turning point in your life. So above, earth, below, thunder. Thunder under the earth is the image of the awakening energy of spring. We all know that spring is the season of change. Winter is a time for rest. And when that time is complete, there is what? A turning point. For one that is in tune with the cycles of life, they will know that the turning point becomes apparent. So, it is in the activities of humankind which have their turning points when success becomes more likely. Your lesson is to know that every stage of your life has a cycle. Everything in life is cyclical in nature. Your lesson is to apply that you know this and you're applying it to your current situation and that you are in a transitioning period of your life. And you're going through some type of transformation, some type of transition in your relationship or even relationships that are around you. The blessing in this situation is to allow the universe to help turn your frown upside down. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time that things will be all sorted out for you. You will have your yes and your amen. And I have come to the conclusion of your beautiful reading. For those of you that have chosen pal number 3, thank you so much, you guys. I really enjoyed doing the pick a cards. They're really accurate and they're really more personable, I feel, because you get a chance to pick your own reading. And I feel that you have been led by spirit to be able to come to my channel to do this. All right, you guys. Please do not forget to share my video. Get it out here. I want more people to help them and to help evolve, because we're living in some very critical times right now. And I really feel like readings is really what is keeping majority of the collective afloat. All right. Thank you so much. It is a good karma to go to my new channel, School of the Gifted, and to press like and subscribe. Thank you. It's also a good karma to like, share, comment, also subscribe here if you haven't. This will be up for a while. I don't know how long. I'm not going to give a time frame, but my whole intent and purpose, as you know, is to migrate everyone over to School of the Gifted channel. In the meantime, in between time, you can send a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon, and it will appear in the channel. Thank you so much. Shout out to my sister, Sandra. I love you so much. Thank you for my candles, my beautiful gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you so much. You're always giving me gifts. I'm gonna tell you, I love gifts. And you have spoiled me. Thank you. I usually get a gift from you like once a week. It's been now. So thank you so much for keeping me in mind. I love you to life. And you are an amazing subscriber. You are an amazing client. And most importantly, you are an amazing sister. We are truly each other's strength. Thank you so much, and I love you. All right, you guys, I'm about to sign off. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.